Let's take a look at number 3 from section 8.3. Three consecutive odd integers are such that the square of the third integer is 15 more than the sum of the squares of the first two. Find the integers. So we're going to let x equal the first odd integer, then x plus 2 will be the second odd integer. So we're adding 2 to x in order to skip the even integer that lies between these two. And then x plus 4 allows us to skip that next even integer and land on the third odd integer. So x plus 4 is the third odd integer. And let's translate our statement. Three consecutive odd integers are such that the square of the third integer, so we're going to square the third integer, is 15 more than, so that means add 15, the sum of the squares of the first two. So we're going to square the first two integers. And then sum means we're going to add those. So that gives us our equation. And so we just need to get this into standard form by applying the square to x plus 2. So remember, when you square x plus 2, you have x plus 2 times x plus 2. So x gets multiplied by x plus 2 to give x squared plus 2x. And then 2 gets multiplied by x plus 2, and you get another 2x. 2 times x is another 2x, and then you'll get 2 times 2, which is 4. So that's using the distributive property twice. And we do the same thing here. We use the distributive property twice. X needs to, so we're multiplying x plus 4 times x plus 4. So x times x plus 4 gives us x squared plus 4x. And then 4 times x plus 4 gives us 4x plus 16. All right, so x squared plus x squared is 2x squared. 2x plus 2x is 4x. 4 plus 15 is 19. And this is x squared plus 8x plus 16. All right, so we need to get this in standard form by getting a 0 on one side of the equation. So we're going to subtract x squared from both sides. We're going to subtract 8x from both sides. And we're going to subtract 16 from both sides of the equation to get a 0 on the right side. So that gives us x squared minus 4x plus 3. And that equals to 0. And that factors into x minus 3 times x minus 1. The zero product principle or property tells us either x minus 3 is 0 or x minus 1 is 0. Adding 3 to both sides gives me x equal to 3. Adding 1 to both sides on this equation on the right gives me x equal to 1. Okay, so either x is 3 or x is 1. And so if x is 3, and we want to just see if there are any additional, we're told that so the integers, if x is 3, the next integer, x plus 2, is 5. And then the integer after that is x plus 4, that's 7. If the first integer is 1, then x plus 2 is 3, and x plus 4 is 5. So the integers are either 3, 5, 7 or 1, 3, 5. So when we look at the answer choices, we see that, as we said, the integers are either 3, 5, 7 or 1, 3, 5. And that would be the second choice here. And that's our final result.